Hello everyone. I will be talking in these videos about condominium buildings, and there are different cases which we will go through them. And the first one will be the columns and walls, which is the topic of today. And there will be another topic for balconies and setbacks, ground floors, basement and underground parking, facade and building envelopes, and more topics to come. So today we will talk about the columns and walls and how we created more than 30-story building in the GTA without having transfer slab. Why do we try to avoid transfer slab? Is one reason is the transfer slab will have a total height which will impact the total height of the building, and that have also the zoning impact and the impact on the cost of the facade when we increase the height of the building. So I'm going through some example here for this building, and you can see the back edge of the building is the same. And here at this location, we have a setback, and this side of the building is the same as this side. Now we played with this part to transfer the column loads to be on columns or beams without adding or without the use of transfer slab. Here, the edge of slab started from this location to be a setback at this location, and the columns, what we have on this location here, we added two columns above the walls, and we rotated the column direction to match with the architectural layout. And also we use this column, which you will see in the second slide. Now you can see here this column is used, and now these two columns have been connected together by a beam, and we created a beam from this column to that beam. And on this beam we added a column which is going to be to carry the slab and keep the slab thickness with 8 inches. So it is very important here, as you can see, that we used the columns at this location and without having any slab transfer. And here, at the second level, you can see this column which we added at this level is now used to support the slab in this location. Now, the other part which I would like to speak about is here. If you go and look at this wall here, the layout of the wall has been changed from the W9. At this level, we have to add an opening, and by using the W21 and this column, we were able to increase the wall length here, which is used later on for the to support the building. Now you have a solid wall here in this location, which can be the demising walls, and you can have also a wall with the opening, as you can see in this location, which is typical. In this wall here, you can see the W14, which is reduced at the top. However, it is at this location we were able to increase the length and to support the column loads here in this part. So we are supporting the column by increasing the wall. And when the wall came to the ground floor, you can see that the difference height in the ground floor, and with the opening what we added for the in this wall. And when it came to the underground parking, we had to provide a space here for the underground parking, and we supported the wall in this location by having a column here at this edge and also a wall at the back edge. Now the other wall here, which is W12, we increase the wall from the other side to the left, to the right side. Here we increase the wall to the left side, and here from the right, and we kept the wall length until it came to the ground floor, and we provide the corridor or the access in the ground floor as required by the architect. Now, the other edge of the wall was supported by the column in this location, and here we supported this part of the wall by having this wall underneath that. Now the second wall here, you can see the wall is centered on the wall at this part, and after that we had the wall is going all the way until it comes to the ground floor, and we added few opening to support this wall. Here we have the three supporting member, one here at column at the edge, and here we have two small supporting wall at this location. And you can see the overlapping here. It's very important to manage and to agree with the architect about the location and the width of the wall here, because that's very crucial to get this overlapping or the load through to this wall. And here you can see another wall which is cantilevered a little bit from the top to the right. And here we have a setback, and when it came down to the levels above, we were able to increase the wall length until it came to the ground floor. And here we had a solid wall completed in the ground floor. However, when it came to the underground, we had to provide an access here for the parking. And in this location, we were able to increase or extend the wall with completed length. However, in the lower level, we were not able to get the wall, and we have to provide access through the underground parking, which we carried the load of the wall by three columns, as you can see here. Now, what we did here is really eliminating the transfer slab, and we created, or we had the column load transferred through columns and beams and walls. And that's very important and very crucial, and we were able to do that by the cooperation with the great architect we worked with. And if you have any question, please don't hesitate to contact us. Here is our contact information. Thank you very much.